program on how that will be achieved progressively. Of course, in very difficult circumstances. I said during Inauguration Day, and some Kenyans had an issue that I'm too truthful, and I should not be truthful when they are visitors. But truth is truth, whether they are visitors or whether we are locals. I want to reiterate once more, for the avoidance of doubt, we have inherited a dilapidated economy, and we have work to do to turn around the economy of this country. And we'll be calling upon all of you to bear with us, because it is not easy. We are having a big challenge in terms of raising funds for government programs, because all the money we are collecting from Treasury, all of it is going to service public debts and to pay salaries. And therefore, there are many measures that will be taken to address that situation. But I want to give you hope. Last night, the President and I sat with the KRI for 7 hours. We parted at midnight to agree on how we collect more revenue so that we can collect about 3 trillion shillings by the end of the year to be able to fund our current and development budget. So don't give up. All is not lost. Despite the fact that we have a difficult situation, we are working on it, and everybody is coming along. And in the fullness of time, we will turn around the economy of this country. First and foremost, in the first 2 years, God willing, to return Kenya where President Mwai Kibaki left us, and progressively turn around the economy to improve the quality of lives and put money in the pocket of everybody, including teachers and educational stakeholders, so that people can improve their quality of life. So mimi nimeshukuru sana. I'm also a product of good education. So when I'm here, I'm very happy. If I did not go to school, I'm not sure I would be here. I would be in a village somewhere called Wamunyoro. The name doesn't sound very nice, a professor. But that is where I came from. And it is also possible for you to come from an unknown village and go somewhere. Dr. William Ruto was selling chicken. He went to a primary school called Kamagut. He had no shoes. Today he is the President of the Republic of Kenya. Yeah? By 2 things: God's will and good, sound education. So we have a duty as leaders to do everything within our power to give our peoples and our learners a similar environment that we were given by our parents and the government then, so that one day those little children in primary school in standard 2 and 3, one day they can be here as deputy president, they can be state house as president, by getting good and quality education. So Professor Munavu, you have a job to do, and I have requested you kindly invite the members of the National Assembly to come and present. The reason why I recommend that you involve the members of the National Assembly is that collectively they have a budget every year of about 42 billion, and 90% of that money goes to education. So it is important that you bring them on board, seek their views, so that when we implement the reforms that you shall recommend to government, the members of the National Assembly and the National Government Constituency Development Fund is part of that intervention. It is good to bring them on board because they control huge amounts of money meant for the educational sector. And if we have synergy with the members of the National Assembly, that whatever recommendations you are making, they are also part of those recommendations. I have no doubt in my mind they will be very happy, because they are very passionate about education, to put that 40 billion or so to assist us in whatever recommendations you shall come up with. So I really want to wish you well. Please listen to everybody. This country is a democratic country. Everybody has a right to say what you want. Talk to everyone. Talk to the unions. Talk to KEPSHA. Talk to KESHA. Talk to the teachers in primary schools. Talk to people in ECD. Talk to the private schools. Talk to people in special schools. Talk to